Day in Austin as the 89th session of the Texas legislature got underway with some new faces representing parts of East Texas. KLTV7's Michael Richardson spoke today with State Reps Daniel Alders and Joanne Shofner about what it means to serve.
So help me God.
Congratulations, member!
And with that, the members of the Texas House were sworn in, including new representatives from East Texas.
I have to stop and savor the moment, for sure. It's a blur.
State Representative Daniel Alders, whose district includes Tyler, fills in the seat left by retired former State Representative Matt Schaefer.
When you stop and think about, just a single session, 140 days, but the opportunities that we have to chart the path forward for Texans, I'm incredibly honored to just play a small role in that.
Alongside Alders, District 11 Representative Joanne Shofner begins her first term. The day before her swearing in, she says she was overcome with emotion.
I'm so excited to be here to serve East Texas.
Her inauguration comes after a contested primary battle against former State Representative Travis Clardy, which mainly involves school vouchers. That's set to be a key item during the session. For now, the Nacogdoches Republican is ready to chart the road ahead.
I'm more of a do first, feel later. And so right now we're just getting our offices set because they let us move in. They gave us 4 hours to move in Saturday.
Michael Richardson, KLTV 7 News.
And shortly after Alders and Shofner and the other members were sworn in, Republican State Rep Dustin Burrows won the race for House Speaker over State Rep David Cook, who was favored by the Attorney General and other conservatives. Both Alders and Shofner voted for Cook today.